Too many things. Get the morning started here.
We're going to be redoing the parks, redoing the grass. You know, grass is a lifetime, like people have a lifetime. And the lifetime of this grass is long.
Hi, Ryan.
Been gone when you look at the parks where the grass is old, tired, exhausted. We're going to redo the grass with the finest grasses. I know a lot about grass because I own a lot of golf courses. And if you don't have good grass, you're not in business.
Old, tired, exhausted grass. Why is our president sundowning?
You guys, cut it out. Jasper, leave her alone. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, I did hear Indiana's governor say that. Yes, I did. I made a... Oh, good, Chris. I'm glad your headache didn't return. I made a video about that because with the fact that we have people trying to overturn Obergefell, my concern is that it's just going to be a domino effect of we're going to see Loving v. Virginia, and we're going to see... I'm sorry, Ryan. It's shit-ass fucking country. Loving v. Virginia... And we're going to see Lawrence v. Texas really scares me because then they can start really criminalizing the LGBTQ, and that's terrifying. No, you go away for a little bit. You go. You're bugging her. All right. Let my resident cat hang out in here. So, good morning. As we get started this morning, if you guys could boop that screen, share the live out. If you have not done your daily heart me, please do so. And we can start hoping to have conversations at 2,000 likes. Maybe we can have some conversations with people who don't just want to yell. Fred, that's what you've been saying, and yet the Supreme Court has been asked to take up a case that would do that. A smidge early today. Hey, I say between 9:30 and 10. Whatever time that is in between there that I go live. Yeah, Ty, you don't yell, but you don't have any points at all. So, I don't understand how the party that was for small government, little government control, is okay with the amount of power that this one president and this one party is exerting. And letting him get away with it. I just don't understand it. Like, he's not doing anything good for the American people. Not that I'm seeing. Hi, Janelle. Is Monica here? I don't know. He's at work. Like, he was yesterday. He must have been on break yesterday. But I don't know. The famous, I will let you up when we get to 2,000 likes. To ensure that you are not the only person that I talk to today, we have to make sure we hit that algorithm really good so that I can keep having conversations. Hi, Blue. The government is supposed to do things for you. General welfare is in the Constitution. They are supposed to do those things. The government presides over the people. It doesn't tell the people what to do, but it partially tells the people what to do. It is also meant to protect the people and provide for the people. I don't know what weird manifest destiny, rugged individualism they have washed into your brain, but thank you for being patient. I appreciate that. How are you today?
Great. How about you?
I am doing well. You voted for Trump?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How old and what state did you vote in?
22, Wisconsin.
Okay. Why are you still supporting him?
His economy first agenda. What do you want me to give you some reasons or?
No, So we can start with one. I think that's
Okay.
easier than going down the
Okay.
list. That's totally fine. So you said the economy?
Well, if it's just one, I would just
Sure.
want to give you a different one. Uh, Tough on immigration.
And
Uh,
why is immigration a negative?
Immigration isn't a negative. It's a negative when the people that are here are either here without their their paperwork, or they're trying to get it. I do think that the court system could be reformed so they can get it faster,
Sure.
but neither party has done that because it's a talking point. It helps win the
I
election.
agree with you on that. I agree. I think that both sides use it as a political football, but one side is a little bit more empathetic about
Yes.
it versus another side. So I don't see where Trump is doing anything for that right now. If anything, what we are seeing is people who have court cases, who are going to their court cases, are being picked up at their court cases.
Yeah. So, give me a quick second. I gotta make sure I'm not wrong when I say stuff.
I appreciate that.
Um,
There's no problem with that.
but so I think they are like getting arrested like court cases because of like immigration enforcement policies, like outstanding orders, deportation
Yeah.
policy notices. Failure to appear
Right, so that
previously.
would be right. So those would be deportation orders, but you would have to show that, and they actually have 30 days from a deportation order being written to see a judge to contest that deportation order. The issue we're seeing is that they are showing up to court for asylum hearings, and before they can even get into the hearing, ICE is picking them up and detaining them. That's where the issue lies right now.
Are the courts notifying ICE? Because some courts do notify ICE.
Depends on the state, depends on the county and the district, maybe, but they still wouldn't have the right to do that under the Constitution. If we want them, I guess my thing is, and I'm not saying you particularly, but in general, the rhetoric we heard prior to the election was, I don't mind immigration as long as they are doing it the quote unquote right way, going to their court hearings, making court hearings right, like not hiding underneath the system. And I understand that. Hi, Adi. Good morning. But we are seeing that the ones who are doing that are the ones that are being detained. And we are also seeing that Trump is taking immigrants that have status, although be it temporary, it is TPS, but it is meant to give them status so they can work while they await their court cases. He is stripping that from them so that he can then detain and deport them, because he has a number that he wants to hit of deportations this year of 1 million people.
Yeah, that's very low, actually. 1 million people.
You said that's low?
Yeah, like if we're comparing it to past, I think.
I mean, sure, but I guess my thing is like, why are you looking for, not you, like, why is he looking for a goal of people to deport to the point that he is stripping people of status, stripping people who are doing it the right way, instead of looking for these supposed people? Is it really? Do you know who the person is in your profile picture?
No, this is not my account,
Why are you using somebody else's account?
because my account got banned because I was on a TikTok live and I didn't know the words that you couldn't say.
Okay, well, you should know that the picture you are using is of a Yahtzee.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna change that.
Yeah, you should do that. I appreciate that you're willing to have a good conversation, but I'm not going to keep you up with that profile picture. Thank you guys for notifying me of that in Discord. Sure, you didn't know. Oh my gosh. David, I'm virtue signaling with no morals. Are you the same one, DeLuca from yesterday, yelling about my friendly friends account? Because I got 4 new fans.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I looked at your TikTok. You don't seem very well.
Why am I not well?
Well, you could barely fit all the words you want to put on a screen. You're not forgiving people. It just doesn't sound very well
I'm
to
not
me.
well because I can't fit all the
No.
words onto a screen. That
Well,
doesn't make sense.
because you seem very upset.
I'm not.
I don't think you know
I
what words
just had a
mean,
decent
sweetheart.
conversation with somebody. The only reason I didn't keep him on was because of his
Oh,
profile
you kicked
picture.
him out because of his picture. That doesn't seem like a very
Yeah,
good
I'm not
conversation.
gonna platform a profile that has a picture of a
well,
Yahtzee on it.
well,
I'm
you're
not
the
gonna do
boss,
that.
aren't you? Well,
Of my life, yes,
well,
I am.
pretty
Mhm.
soon, gays and women's won't have rights
Gays and
anymore.
women's. Gays
No,
and women's. What's the
no,
plural
thank
of
God.
woman?
Hey, you don't deserve rights. Look at how you use words. You don't even know what they mean.
Why do you hate women so much?
Well, because you don't know what words mean, and you pretend.
What words do I not know?
Well, you're
what
a
they
liar.
mean?
That's why, and you're a hypocrite.
Oh, crash out's wild. What
Well,
words
it's because
do I
you're a
not know?
disgusting person. That's why.
Am I gonna have a new
And
fan
you
later
lie
this
and you
year?
say you're well, and you're not well.
I'm perfectly fine.
Oh, you are not, and everyone knows it.
You
Look
are the
at
one
how you
crashing
work
out
your
right now.
eyes around. That doesn't seem like someone a well person would
I know
do.
I have crazy eyes. You guys tell
Oh,
me
you are
every day.
crazy. I know. So
I
stop
know.
lying, liar.
I know.
Okay, well, it's nice talking to you, liar.
You gonna run?
Why are you so angry?
God bless you, sweetheart.
Good bless?
Fuck your
Good
God.
Be
bless?
pretending you know what words mean.
You haven't told me what word I don't know yet. Okay. You guys, if you are subscribed to me, please put the runner sticker. If not, you can just put the runner emoji. We can talk about that. Hi, Izzy.
Hi, what the hell was that?
I don't know if it's the same guy from yesterday. He said that I try to hold the moral high ground while I'm an SW worker. And I said, yes, I am. I have that link in my tree of links. And guess what? I ended up with 4 new fans yesterday, which I said was going to happen because they hate watch and then they pay me. You want to pay to peek? I don't care.
Fair enough.
Right. I don't know what moral high ground I hold, but hi, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you?
I a little stressed, but it's okay. We're moving through it.
Living the life.
I found out yesterday that my license is revoked.
Oh no.
Yeah. For a ticket that I already paid.
Well, you are in Texas, so.
Yeah. The ticket was in Louisiana.
Oh. What the fuck?
So I called the city hall yesterday for that town. It's like, hey, I just need the receipt of it so I can send that over to Texas DPS and have that all cleared up. That's preventing me from getting a job right now. So
Right, so you just got to go through the stupid red tape.
yes,
Fun.
which apparently takes like up to 3 weeks.
Ooh, fun. Yeah.
So
I've got my own red tape. I had told everybody how last month I had my Snap card skimmed or scammed or whatever. Somebody in Texas decided they were going to use it. We're definitely not in Texas. They do not give you your money back. You just have to wait for the following month. It's the following month, and we got a new card. But because we got a new card, remove kind David. He's already gone. He ran. Because we got a new card, they want to go through my husband's financials again, which is totally fine. But the problem is that can take up to 30 days. So we have no money for this second month in a row for food. Granted, like I can get food for my kids, but I have to get like snacks and shit like that, guys, which is why I have a goal. If I'd appreciate it if you help me out. A goal to get snacks and stuff because my kids start school this next week. So that's fun.
is it going to be back paid?
No, they don't do that anymore. Congress let that expire in 2024 that they do not give you the money you lost back. Thank you.
Well, I meant like, are they going to back pay you for this month?
If we get it within this month, probably.
Okay.
But the fact that it can take up to 30 days and we started it right when they, thank you, Fax, right when they would have given us our money, I don't know if we're going to have to wait until the next month again. I'm not sure.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, the system is systeming, so that's fun.
Common Texas L.
Like, geez. Donovan, good morning. Come on, Trumpers. Stand 10 toes down your man. It sucks that the good conversation I was having is from a guy with a Yahtzee PFP.
Mm-hmm. Also, not Ty in the comments talking shit about SNAP benefits. Ty, my guy.
Yeah, I'm on Snap. What do you want me to do about it? Thank you, Brandatella. That's really cool looking.
What's up, Steve? How you doing, man?
Oh, Blue muted him. Yeah, just mute him. That's what we do with Ty. We let him go for a little bit, and then we mute him, and he comes back the next day, and we talk. That's what happened.
I'm surprised most people don't have him blocked now. What's up, Wakandan?
Somebody said, how come you guys don't work? Fun fact, my husband does work, which is the only reason we can get Snap.
Also, I work. I'm actively interviewing at other jobs to bring in more income. Like, Saying I don't work is dumb.
Matt, how are you today?
I'm pretty good.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 25.
In what state?
What state did I vote in, or like where am I from?
Well, it would be, I mean, not where you're from, what state you voted in, like where you're living at, where you voted
Oh,
in.
California.
Okay. Why are
It
you
doesn't-
still supporting
Doesn't
Trump?
really matter, I guess, but
Oh, is this like Matt D20, the like golfer one, Peabody?
what?
Oh, Peabody was saying you used to come into RTP, so I was saying, is this Matt D20, like had the golfer picks all the time?
Yeah, RTP owes me a lot of money.
I'm sure he does. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Why do I still support Donald Trump?
Mm-hmm.
Because I voted for him. I'm gonna stick by my
What's a
vote.
policy you're supporting?
More recent. You want like more recent policy or like
Within this term.
overall? Yeah, like more recent, like in the like. I mean, I know there's been like a lot of controversy just in this week alone with the whole DC thing. I know the Russian meeting coming up. Like, what? Like, so that's what I mean by like more recent, or like
Sure. Are you
a couple
supporting
months
him?
ago.
And are you supporting him federalizing the police in DC?
I am. I mean, if it's everything in his power to do so, I don't see any concern with that.
Where does the order for the federalization of a National Guard branch
Because
come from?
he has every right to do it. I think it's the House. I'll look it up. I don't
The
know
Home
exactly
Rule Act.
what the act is called.
Home Rule
But
Act.
excuse me.
The Home Rule Act.
Yeah, home rule. I was about to say House.
Close, I mean.
I mean, I'm all in favor of people using the full extent of their power. I don't
Right.
see
But is
why
it
that-
necessary?
According to the Constitution, though, who has
Correct.
the power to call forth the militia?
I believe in that act, the president.
No, it is Congress. Article 1, Section 8, Clause 15.
No, that I believe they have they have the power to extend the 30 days if need
No,
be.
no, it's very, very, very like verbatim, right? Congress shall have the power to call forth the militia to aid the Union to suppress insurrections and repel invasions, right? There's not an insurrection ongoing in Washington, D.C. There's not an invasion ongoing in Washington, D.C. Therefore, militia cannot be called forth.
Well, I think there's an
furthermore,
invasion of the whole country.
By what nation?
By what cause?
No, by what nation?
Me personally, I don't know. I don't exactly know, but
Right, so there has to be a federal government behind an invasion. The legal definition necessitates that it be either a foreign military or foreign nation invading.
which I think has happened. And
Okay, which nation? Which nation?
alongside President Trump has.
Which nation? What nation is invading the United States?
And DC specifically.
Or is
I
there
would say- I would
an
say
insurrection
Mexico.
ongoing? You would say Mexico?
Correct.
But I thought it was El Salvador. No, wait, I thought it was Haiti. No, wait, I thought it was Venezuela. No, wait, I thought it was insert global south country here.
Sure, you could use all those as well.
Or was it what Trump said, where it's the nation of teenagers roaming around in gangs? Whenever DC is 30% decrease of in crime over the last 5 years?
How come you're not in favor of the president using his power?
Because
I
it's
don't
not
see a
his power.
necessitation for that right now.
But it doesn't
Also,
matter. How come?
Hold on. What is Title 10 U.S. Code 14206 or
I have
12406 say? It says that the orders for federalization of the National Guard must come from either the governor of the state, or in the case of D.C., the commanding general of the D.C. National Guard. So if the order did not come from one of those two, so in this case, right, we're going to go with DC. If the order did not come from the commanding general of the DC National Guard, which would be a 4-star general, not the president, then it does not hold water.
So are you telling me Trump is actively breaking the law?
Yes.
Oh, I'm shocked.
Okay, got it. And has anyone challenged him on this ruling so far?
What's his name? Newsom did in California.
No, during when he sent the National Guard to California, or are you talking about DC?
When he sent the which National Guard do you think went to California?
Are you talking about the situation when the National Guard got sent to California, or right now when the National Guard is in DC?
As of right now, there has not been anything to push back to my knowledge with regards to DC. But Newsom did push back with the federalization of the California National Guard.
Correct. I'm specifically talking about DC, like I said, like 10 minutes ago.
Why does it matter if there's been pushback if he's actively breaking the law? Like, you just acknowledge he's breaking the law.
Because that's excuse my language, but that's just a bunch of bullshit when he has the power to do it.
For 30 days.
Correct. So I don't know why you're complaining about the presidential power. About the presidential power, though. That's just bullshit.
Why didn't he do it 4 years ago?
Do what 4 years ago?
Deploy the National Guard in DC.
I don't know.
Really?
On January 6th, when there was an active insurrection?
Okay, now you're talking about January 6th. I thought we're specifically
asking why he didn't. He can now legally. Why didn't he then?
I don't know. He said he did. He said he tried to, but then that got overruled. But I don't know exactly.
I thought he's the commander-in-chief.
I don't know how that works. To be honest.
So you're speaking on something you don't know how it works?
He's argued this before.
I'm speaking on what's actively going on in DC right now.
What's going on in DC right now? That necessitates the National Guard being there and necessitates the federalization of the police. What is happening?
It doesn't matter what's happening. It has everything. It has everything to do with presidential power.
State just because it's legal.
Correct. He could do whatever he wants.
Slavery used to be legal. You would have been okay with that, man.
Oh my God! You guys are insane.
10 toes down on your shit.
Yeah, I completely endorse slavery.
I didn't say do you endorse slavery.
That's so insane.
You have been okay with it because it was legal. You're using legality as your platform. That you're okay with it because of legality.
Correct.
So then,
do you not believe in the law? Do you not believe in the president using his presidential powers to enforce the law?
My question is why? Because there is no necessity.
It doesn't matter why.
It does matter why.
It does not.
It does. He has no reason.
It doesn't. You guys are just mad.
So you're saying
complain and cry about everything.
Hold on, Matt. You're saying the president can just do whatever he wants
if it's within the law. Correct.
Well, what he did in LA, which is what Izzy was bringing up, was not within the law.
I'm not talking about LA. You wanted to talk about DC because you guys know you're wrong about this.
You're not
understanding. You're wrong that he has the power to do it.
He also, in his speech, he threatened Chicago.
Correct.
He threatened New York.
Correct.
Can he do that in those places?
I don't know. I have no idea what was going on. I bet none of us knew here the House Act. I bet you or
who is the commander-in-chief of the National Guard?
Oh my God.
When the National Guard is not federalized.
You guys just don't even want to talk about anything.
No. I'm asking you questions that are pertinent to what you're saying.
You're just trying to challenge my knowledge on things I don't know.
I'm asking you questions that are pertinent to what you are saying. Who is the commander-in-chief of the National Guard when it is not federalized?
I have no idea.
The governor of the state. The president has no authority unless one of two things happens. Either Congress pushes forward the call for the National Guard to be federalized, or the governor of the state hands over authority temporarily to the president.
Okay.
Also, do we know if he filed in writing to the Senate and Congress about this use?
Doesn't matter. He has every presidential power to do so.
Matt, it does matter. I'm reading Section 740 right now, and actually he would only be able to federalize the police in this way for 48 hours unless he sent a letter to the chairman and ranking minority members on the committees of the DC Senate and House of Representatives in writing Other than that, after he does that, then he would have 30 days, and then they would have to continue it or extend it or not.
Why are you guys so offended by
I would like to see, because you want legality. I want to see the legality. Did he send a written letter to the Senate and to the House of Representatives? Which, by the way,
why are you guys so offended? It makes no sense.
Because I took an oath to the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Okay.
So whenever the President of the United States is foregoing the Constitution, ignoring everything within it, and trying to consolidate power to the executive branch, I take extreme offense to it.
Extreme defense against what? That he has every power
against abuse of power, against utilizing the National Guard and the military against the civilian populace, which violates Posse Comitatus Act.
You guys are going to look like total clowns when he leaves in 28. He's a dictator on day one, but that's why you guys lost the election, because you guys spew a bunch of bullshit.
Add it to the list, guys. Put the add it to the list sticker if you are subscribed to me. Add it to the list why we lost.
It's just a bunch of bullshit you guys say. Dictator on day
nothing.
One. He's a fascist. He's mustache man. It's a bunch of bullshit you guys say and spew.
It's not.
And no one believes it. No one believes that shit at all.
They do, though.
I get that
they
you
don't
don't
believe that. 77 million
you,
people don't believe the bullshit you guys say.
That's not even. That's the voters. That's not where his polling.
Oh, here we go. You guys are salty.
Right now
he didn't win the majority of America. He just won the majority of the voters.
I know, it's tough.
And you're salty about it. You're so salty.
I'm holding him accountable. That's what I'm doing. I know that you guys saw it as a football game and you voted, and now you just want to sit back and relax because nothing will directly affect you, but the rest of us actually give a shit.
Affect who?
Everyone.
Oh no, the homeless people, they have to get up and pick up their tents off the street.
No, that's not what's happening.
Oh no.
That's not what's happening, Matt.
They gotta clean up the street.
That's not what's happening. What you're talking about is what a lot of cities do, which I still think is bullshit, is where they move them, right? They throw their shit out and they move them from one side of the street to the other. That's not what's happening in DC. They are picking them up and detaining them, but where are they taking them, Matt?
What crime has a homeless person committed?
Yeah,
the crime of being the crime. What crime is it to be homeless? What crime is it to be poor?
You have no right to set up a fucking tent on the side of the street and live there. You have no right, absolutely.
According to what?
Hold on.
And there's many laws.
Hold on.
County laws.
So in the 14th Amendment, what it states is that no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. Now, is shelter necessary, a need to sustain life? Yes or no?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Brandatello, for the swan to get rid of Matt. I don't know why Matt was acting like he doesn't know anything. I've listened to him on RTP for a long time when he used to come on RTPs, and he's a lot smarter than he is sounding. So I don't know why he's acting like that.
His voice pisses me off.
Yeah, it's very whiny and nasally. It is the way it is. Guys, W. Brandatello in the comments. I appreciate you. And I don't know why you can't follow a line of logic if you're going to go off of what is legal and what's legality. Look, a lot of shitty things were legal here for a long time, still are. A lot of shitty things were legal in a certain country in the 30s. Like, legality doesn't always mean that it's something you should morally accept. You guys keep booping that screen. Let's try to get to 25,000 likes while we're sitting here. We have 11 shares. Let's get that up to 15. If you have not sent your daily heart me, please do so. I would appreciate it. As you guys saw, Brandatello sent a swan. That will vominos a guess if you were sick of listening to him. Or you can send me 10 on the green or the blue appetizers, which are in my bio. Rooster, how are you today?
Oh, shit.
Did you mean to come up here, Rooster? No, you did not. I appreciate you. My voice is pretty nasally. You can't use the right your, so Allie, maybe. That's fine. And remember, guys, I am looking to speak to Trump supporters. Opposition only is what I am looking to speak to. 5:30. How are you today?
Good.
Hey, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
19 in California.
Okay, why are you still supporting Trump?
Mainly his pretty strict immigration laws.
Why does immigration bother you?
I'm more focused, not immigration, illegal immigration.
What makes them illegal?
The no process or no papers or process.
What law do we use? What title do we use for immigration laws in this country? You Googling it?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Could you repeat that?
Yeah, what title do we use for our immigration laws in this country?
What do you mean by that?
Like, we have titles for laws in this country, right? Title I, Title II, Title III, Title IV. What title do we use for immigration laws in this country?
To be honest, I do not know.
Okay, we use Title VIII. I appreciate you saying you don't know. I actually do appreciate that. We use Title VIII. So under what section of Title VIII, what number do we use to say somebody came in quote unquote illegally?
I'd have to look at the exact thing, but that'd kind of be Googling it. So
my issue becomes the fact that you voted on something that you haven't read about at all.
Oh yeah, I've read about it.
You have not.
Yes,
or you would know the law.
I can't. There's multiple policies. I didn't say the exact law.
What? What policy did you read?
Subscribing.
Huh?
What policy did you read?
The Remain in Mexico policy.
Oh my god. And oh my god. Okay, and when was that and why was that instituted?
And the how do you pronounce her name? I'm gonna butcher her name. Rakin Liley.
Oh my gosh, you don't know anything, do you?
I can't pronounce her name.
Lakin
Riley.
Right.
Yes.
Who's Molly Tibbetts?
Molly Tibbetts?
Who was she?
Wouldn't happen to know.
Yeah, exactly. What title was Remain in Mexico deployed under?
Probably Title VIII.
Nope.
Title 42.
Title 42, because it was a public health policy under COVID.
Okay.
You do not care about immigration.
Yes.
What law specifically has been passed under this current administration for immigration?
I have to check my list really quick. I don't know the exact name of the law, but the act passed cutting all taxpayer benefits to illegal immigrants or illegal aliens.
Cool. So it was a bill that we spent tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars on to say what was already happening.
Right. A redundant bill. Cool.
Okay.
You should look up who Molly Tibbetts was. You should look up what Title 42 is, what Title 8 is. Don't ever talk about immigration again until you have read about immigration. Thank you, Cole. W. Cole in the comments for this one.
W. Cole, also, y'all motherfuckers don't read.
And I saw somebody in there, I think their name was Jamie Lynn, in the comments saying that I'm trying to prove my superiority. No, the fuck I'm not. I ask people why they're supporting someone, and then they can't back up why they're talking about something they say they care about. If you care about a subject, you should probably know about that subject. I don't think that that's too much to ask. SL, how are you today?
I'm good, but if you're gonna try to belittle me, it's not gonna work.
I'm not trying to belittle anybody. I'm just testing knowledge on the subject you say. I know you're gonna cry now. Why are you still?
No one's crying. I'm just putting you in your place. No one's crying.
Okay. Why are you still supporting?
Don't be rude.
Why are you still supporting?
Let's go back to what you said before. You asked the guy a question, and then you changed the question.
Why? I didn't change the question. I asked him to back up his points on immigration. He knew nothing about immigration. Must be nice to be an incel and just be mad at the world and at women for being stupid and mediocre. Must be nice. Why are you still supporting Trump, SL?
Also, what was it with the immediate tone policing? Good lord.
They don't like being told things by strong women. It makes them very, very mad, and they fifis.
Am I talking to you or your boyfriend? Which was it?
That's not my boyfriend. My husband is at
Well,
work.
tell him to shut the fuck up when someone's talking
No,
to somebody.
thank you. He's fine. He can speak as much as he
because
wants to.
he's your shit talker.
Why
He's your co-shit
are you
talker.
still supporting Trump? Actually, one of my first in lines is the one who's muting you. That's the funny part.
Are you mad at me because you don't know stuff, SL?
I'm
That's
not
a
mad at you.
wild
Just
thing.
you chime in and you guys
Bro,
double team
stand
someone.
10 toes down. Why are you still supporting Trump?
I'm answering his question. Bro, if
When you decide to stop crying and actually have a conversation, you can come back. Like, my God, the crying.
And if you're gonna complain about me talking shit, it's just gonna encourage me to talk shit
Yeah, I'm
more.
just gonna do it more. Now we both have to stay here until we end the live. Thank you.
Hello.
I'll bring you up in just a second, Crow. Hi, Leonardo. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, I mean, we can talk about any subject, but
Sure. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay, what state and how old are you?
I'm 28, Illinois.
In Illinois.
Yeah, Chicago, city of Chicago, but
What time is it in Illinois?
11:18.
Okay.
Why are you still supporting Trump?
I mean, I will say there are many reasons, but my favorite one would be immigration. The fact that reports say that he closed the border. Well, I'm sorry, not closed the border, but illegal immigration stopped at 0%, or at least 95.
No.
As I was getting there.
According to what? No, you don't need to get there. We'll get there right now. According to what?
The statistics.
What statistics? I would love to see them.
I don't have the name of the statistics right now, but I'm more than happy to get it if
Yeah,
needed.
go ahead and get it, and you can go
Trust me,
back.
bro.
Go get it, and you can go back. Thank you, Ari, for extending your subscription. Hi, Crow.
Hey, I just got in my monthly meeting. Everybody needs to pay attention next month because the FPIG numbers are about to drop, and we're expecting lower federal poverty income guidelines, which will also do the thing about knocking people off of social programs.
Fun.
Because they're trying to. One of the things they're trying to do at a federal level, remember how I've always mentioned that federal government sets the minimum guidelines and state can expand beyond that?
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to remove the ability for states to expand beyond that. We're already seeing random bugs in our system where it's only using 130%, even though Pennsylvania goes up to 200% for SNAP.
They just hate poor people. I don't get it.
I just want to know where in our law it's a crime to be poor.
Venari, how are you today?
I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
Hell no. I came up here to do something for you and your family. So just give me 1 second.
Oh, thank you so much, Venari. I appreciate that. I do. That really, I promise you guys, like, this helps, and like, if I need to, I can put it in my Discord and show you guys the receipts from when we go on our big trip this weekend to get snacks for my kids for school. You guys, W Venari, if you're not putting W's in there.
Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye, Venari. Wow. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I really, really do. Being without
In our meeting today, it was brought up by a few of my coworkers that we're seeing the back-end system get flipped around. It's not consistent yet. We're trying to run it down, where random cases are being tracked at only 130% instead of the 200% Pennsylvania allows.
Jeez. Thank you so much, Coffeeholic. You guys, let's keep booping that screen so we can keep having conversations today. Let's try to get up to 45,000 likes. I think we can do that. We're at 26 shares. Let's get that up to 30. I try to give you guys small little goals. We don't need to be fantastical with our goals. Vernari, again, I appreciate you so much. I really do. It really does help with supplemental income while we wait for SNAP to finish processing for the card that we were supposed to get refilled this month. So we're just waiting. So I got to do snacks and lunches for my kids when they start school this next week. So I appreciate you so much for that. That you are not coming up because that's a terrible username. Go away.
Somebody said, where do I work? Oh, sure. I have no problem saying this because I don't. I work for the Department of Health and Human Services. I specifically administer social programs for a living.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Doing well.
What do you want to talk about today?
You've been asking people why they still support Trump. I support him because he makes you guys irrational and emotional.
How does he make us irrational?
I mean, you're against Trump deploying National Guard troops because you don't like it and you don't like
I just don't
Trump.
see the necessity in it. I don't. His reasoning does not make
That's
sense.
your opinion. You don't. Do you live in
No,
DC?
objectively, crime has gone down.
You're not objective at all. You're a Democrat. Why do you
Objectively, crime has gone down.
irrelevant? But there was an
No,
attack on a
His
government employee.
reasoning for deploying the National Guard and federalizing the police is crime in DC. Crime is at a 30-year low in
Who
DC.
cares if
so
it's
what?
if it's a 30-year low?
Well, then
it's
why
still
is
up
he
there.
saying
His
that?
rationale is that Big Balls got attacked by a 15-year-old girl.
That
It's-
wasn't
it's
even
still
from
high.
DC.
Crime is still high, but again, you're
No,
you're
it's
against
not.
it because
Show me where crime is high
you're
in
against it
DC.
because it's Trump, and that's
No,
your
that's not
rationality
why.
from- of
That's
your
not why.
cult.
His reasoning does not make sense. If he came out
That
and said,
doesn't
I just
matter
want
what
to do
your-
this, that would also be shitty, but that
Your
would be
opinion on it doesn't matter, though. It's irrelevant.
Objectively, his reasoning does not make sense when he said
No,
it's
that's your
because
opinion.
of crime, but it's not because of crime,
That's your
Tom.
opinion.
That's not
That's
your opinion. What did Kash Patel say?
100%
What did
is your
Kash
opinion.
Patel say at the podium the other day?
You have nothing but opinions.
What
And
did
it's-
Kash Patel say at the podium the other day?
I don't know. I don't know. Are you going to kick me because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about? Just random
No, I just
question.
want you to actually make a point that's not just glazing and licking at
I did make a point, and you're a fool because you think
Monica,
your
didn't Trump
opinion
himself 2 months ago
matters.
say that DC crime was down?
Yep,
It
sure
doesn't
did.
matter if it's down or up or whatever. They're
That's
still
the
deployed.
reason he gave, Tom. Now
It
I
doesn't
will
matter. It's still
because
high.
capitalism. W. Cole in the comments. Tom never.
Let me get Tom's argument right. The numbers don't matter because Trump can do whatever Trump wants.
Also, his rationale is almost as bad as the Detroit Tigers baseball team.
And that's saying something. I'm a Rockies fan.
I want to point that out. Like, his argument was a federal employee was attacked. Yes, it was Big Balls. He was attacked by a 15-year-old girl. I want to point out that Big Balls got his shit rocked by a fucking teenage girl.
And I don't think she was even from there. I think she was from Maryland.
Was not. She was visiting.
So, okay. Cry harder about it. I don't know. Even if, what I would say his opinion is if Trump stood up there and said, I want to do it just because I want to do it, I'd be like, that's fucking weird and wrong. And that would be my opinion, sure. What I'm saying is objectively, he came up and said his reasoning was crime when we know that the facts say that crime is at a 30-year low in DC. So factually, it doesn't make sense.
Even if that were the case, though, it would still be illegal under the Posse Comitatus Act.
Yes, because you can't just do that. I don't know why you guys love him so much. He doesn't know who you are.
I felt every veteran that we panel with sigh heavily when he said he was doing this because we were like, fuck, we're going to have to talk about Posse Comitatus again.
Over and over and over.
If I never say the words Posse Comitatus again, it will be too soon.
But can we just start throwing sandwiches at them? Apparently not.
Subway sandwich man is an icon.
They don't call them hero subs for no reason.
My thing. My favorite part out of the video is he fucking yeets that shit and then he's like, boom, I'm fast as fuck, boy.
He booked it. Soup for my family and $5 footlongs, yeah. Janine Pirro is a whole Zinfandel of a problem.
Shit, now I have to open up Canva again because fuck, that's such a good phrase that I want to put on a shirt.
I can't throw a sandwich because I can't afford one. I need Snap. Guess what? The Snap helps me get sandwiches. What do you mean? See, why do you guys hate people who need government assistance, who need help? Why do you guys hate poor people?
No, it's not even that they hate poor people. They hate the working class.
Yeah.
Because this is where I emphasize that 70% of the people on these social programs work full-time jobs. So you're not even punching down at that point. You are punching the person next to you.
Yeah. Like, it makes you better? I don't understand it. You think I'm over here, like, when I use my Snap card, that I'm going, like, hee 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 hee, like I'm pulling one over on somebody? Like, I'm not doing that. None of that is happening. I'm using it to feed my children.
You would rather simp for Walmart that, like, triple dips on your tax dollars than the person that needs to be on those programs because they work at Walmart.
Chris, how are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you? I just wanted to, you were talking about Snap, and I respect people who are on Snap. I have no problem with it. But what I have a problem with is you doing TikTok when you could be working and getting money for your children. I think you're a terrible mother.
Hey, Chris, my husband is working full
pause.
time, and
Why aren't you working?
I am working.
Pause for a second.
Why aren't you working right now?
So
Why are you doing TikTok?
even under the ABOD
This is a children's
requirements,
app.
which
You're a terrible
you're on
mother.
It, you're on it too. What are you talking about? Anyway, as I was
Terrible
saying, even under, I'm going to continue my explanation. Even under the new ABOD requirements, able-bodied adults without dependents, under the new requirements, what Monica is doing is fine, because in a household where there are two parents and a child, only one of them has to fulfill the requirement. So even under the new policy, Monica continues.
Like, I don't know who brought up TechWiz. TechWiz is a friendly.
Yeah, I'm not an op.
Sometimes you
Hi,
get
guys.
like maybe you scared
Tech
them.
is my op and has been my op for 2 years.
I am not your op. Go get your wood already.
I'm gonna drop you down, TechWiz. I appreciate you.
All right, see you later.
By the way, I have to file taxes on my TikTok, so it is working. I am so sorry.
We're all
That was
1099.
hating your job. Yeah, and I also like Crow said, don't have to. Don't know if you know this. If I did work, I would just be paying for somebody to have to watch my kids all day. Didn't want to do that. I would rather be home with my kids than have to pay a stranger to be around my kids. And I thought that that's what you guys wanted. I thought you wanted a
They want you to stay at home with the children, but also you're bad for staying at home with the children.
I know. Like, I am the Republican wet dream until I open my mouth. You guys just want us to be quiet. That's where the problem is. And then you guys like to make misogynistic jokes, like make me a sandwich. I'm going to tell you right now, maybe don't talk shit to the people who are in charge of your food.
People like Izzy and I run into it all the time. They love veterans, so they find out some veterans are on the left.
Right.
Yep.
Right, exactly, Eli. Childcare takes more than like even a paycheck would take. That's why we made that decision 9 years ago for me to stay home. Because it made more sense.
This is also why childcare expenses lower your income level for the purposes of SNAP and increase your SNAP benefit.
Let's see. I don't think you have books in your username, so but Ashley, hi, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you? I just wanted to jump in on the whole mom / stay-at-home mom thing, because genuinely, when it comes to Republicans, you cannot win.
Oh no.
I have for 7 years, so pre-COVID, been a full-time, fully remote, work-from-home mom. My kids have never seen childcare, and I have had a full-time plus overtime job the entire time. And the amount of almost always Republicans who tell me I'm doing it wrong because I'm failing my kids or I'm failing my job, probably both, and can't comprehend the fact that I get up at 3, 4 a.m., that I use all of my PTO for my kids, does not compute to them.
Nope, we can't win, and we're not going to be able to win, and I'm not trying to win them over. I doubt you are either, Ashley. I appreciate
I've learned over the years, it doesn't matter. What matters is that my kids have a mother that has an income and also is fully present, and everything else is irrelevant.
You are absolutely correct. I appreciate you, Ashley, and you keep doing exactly what you're doing, being the mom that you are to those kids, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it.
Randy works seasonally. Do you know when she works?
What?
When the kids are at school.
Right. And I've actually looked. I would love to have a work from home job, some sort of remote job, that would be great. It's been really difficult for me to find that's not within like customer service calling. And also, like Brandatello did bring up, by the way, that I am only live from, like I said, sometimes I start at 9:30. Most of the time I start after that until noon. That's the only time that I'm actively live, and I only do it for 4 days out of the week. Because with my kids' school schedule coming up, they have 3 days off, which allows me to do appointments and stuff on Mondays. I'm not even live on Mondays. So like you guys are complaining about what? I made $250 for the month of June. Cry. Like that's not a big amount of money. All of that money gets used for my kids. Bills to keep the lights on, to like what do you guys keep crying? My Megan's here. Megan.
Hi, lovely. All right, I am here to do a mod announcement because there are 305 people in here. We only have 36 shares, and the likes just got to 60,000. So I'm gonna need all of you in here to start booping that screen. If you love Monica, boop the screen out of love. If you're hating it here, boop the screen to get your frustrations out. I don't care. And also, again, there's 301 of you, and there's not a single Trump supporter who's brave enough to get up here and defend your guy. You just keep yapping in the chat. It's boring. I've been here all day. You guys are boring me. If you're going to yap in the chat, at least get better. But if not, get the F up here. Anyway, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Love you, Megan. Oh my God, what did I click? What is that? Make it go away. Okay. Had giant comments. I don't know how I did that.
Okay, did you hear my good news?
Which one?
Start work from home on the 8th of September.
That's awesome. I'm so excited for you. That'll be so much better than having to go to the office. Juanita, how are you?
I just want to say, get it, girl.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Juanita. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Just don't know why they don't like women. They just don't. I'm not going to butcher that name. So how are you today, guest?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
No, I don't vote.
You don't vote. It's a choice not to?
There's no point in voting
Why is that?
because they control you no matter what the fuck they do.
Who
So
is
what's
they?
the point? The elite.
What do you think about the Bilderberg Group?
I mean, I don't really have any opinions about it.
Have you heard of them before?
Yeah, I've heard of them. I've listened to
Of course you have.
multiple stories.
I'm sure you have.
Whoa, what the fuck is that noise?
That is the live goal sound that TikTok does when people hit my live goal. It is a terrible noise and they need to fix it. Who is the elite?
How can anybody really answer that? There are a bunch of people who are powerful, people who got money, people that you can't necessarily pinpoint or finger. Some you can, some you can't, because they have to have some that are visible for control.
Did you guys have enough tinfoil today?
I'm fresh out of tinfoil right now.
And Trump, he didn't drain the swamp, he created the swamp.
He is the swamp. I can agree with that. But I'm trying to speak to Trump supporters, and you should probably stop going down Reddit rabbit holes, is what you should probably stop doing. The fact you even know what the Bilderberg Group is shows me that you're in spaces you probably shouldn't be. Wild. Which I did steal that question from. Thank you guys so much. Wow. Stole that from Vic.
I'm in those spaces, but like I'm like thick. I'm fascinated by conspiracy theories. So like how do I always put it? I consume the brain rot, so you don't have to.
Yeah, that's different though. That's for research. For research purposes. No, not Build a Bear Group. Is that a group? Is that a thing that exists? Because I would join that. No. It's a lot of anti-Semitism. It's what it is. You hear the words elite, and when your hackles raise, those things are fun. Oh my God, what is that? 13 dot. Thank you for the 10 on the green appetizer for communist compensation. I appreciate you so much, guys. W13 dot in the chat. Communist compensation. We appreciate that so much. And then Terry on the blue app said, "Love the way you bring facts against their emotions. Sincere. Oh, you. What the fuck were you thinking, Terry? I'm sorry for saying your name. What the fuck were you thinking?" Sent 40. I appreciate you so much. I really, really do. You guys. W in the chat for those people. Sincerely, I mean it. I will take a screenshot of my receipt so you guys can see it when I go shopping, I promise, because I want to make sure everybody knows that I'm using it for what I'm using it for. That is definitely what I'm going to be doing. Me and my husband need to go get snacks and stuff. I have a very picky son who does not eat school lunch, which is really fun. So, things we have to do. I appreciate
I know that life. Connor goes through phases where he'll eat school lunches, but then he won't, and he'll only eat peanut butter and jelly.
Yep, my son is a Lunchable peanut butter and jelly. Like he used to eat hot dogs. Now he doesn't eat hot dogs, he just eats the buns. He's very carb loaded.
The fun part about having a kid on the spectrum for me is like you will stock up your fridge on whatever their current food fixation is, and then you'll have like an overflow of that food, and then one day the switch will flip and they'll be like, "No, I hate this food," and you're like, "I have so much of this food. What do I do?"
And they don't eat it anymore. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? Beefy, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good. What the fuck were you thinking? I do try to keep it healthy. He eats a lot of fruit, luckily. And he gets things like milk and a lot of water. We don't do soda in this house for my kids. They get one juice for lunch, one juice for dinner. Other than that, they get water. I'm doing good. Did you vote for Trump?
I did, yeah.
Okay. And what is your age and what state did you vote in?
I am 35, and I live in Massachusetts.
Okay,
I also
why-
voted for Biden in 2020, though, so I'm kind of an oddball.
Well, yeah, that's quite a switch up. Why are you still supporting Trump?
I never really did support Trump until just this past run, but
Why is that?
I mean, Kamala, that was never
Kamala?
going to work. Just personally, I think that anyways. But
You think that what?
I didn't think Kamala was ever going to be a good outcome for
Kamala.
everybody.
Kamala, why not?
For a lot of reasons. I mean,
Like what?
well, I mean, I gave her a fair shake. Like, I was really undecided going up to like a lot of those debates, but I mean, I think it was, well, she only did one, right? And then Biden did one. She actually came out pretty good at that first debate, but a lot of the stuff that I saw, I wasn't really understanding a lot of what she was saying. And then even some of the stuff that she did say, it was like, it seemed like it was just going to make the problem worse. Like, I felt like we were overspending and she was looking to spend more taxes. I mean,
How's that spending now? How's that going?
actually, it's going pretty well from what I understand. I mean, yeah, it's gotten a little difficult at this time, but somebody needed to do something because we're literally.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
In the big beautiful bill, how much was authorized for spending, in additional and new spending?
Oh, I'm not like really versed in politics and all that. I can't. quote you
It was
statistics or anything.
$4.4 trillion.
Yeah, and we are like the leading country in debt. Like, we're literally trillions of dollars in debt.
Yeah, he just made that worse.
But you said
Right, he's doing it worse in an attempt to
hold
actually
on.
just
You
interrupt.
said that she was going to increase our spending, and that's exactly what Trump did, because the other stuff that he put in there ends up being like 1 point something trillion dollars in revenue into the government. So we only come out with we still come out in like a 2 point something trillion dollar deficit.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's obviously going to cost money to make money. Everybody in business knows that.
Is the government a
Somebody-
business? What is the purpose?
The government is the
hold
biggest
on.
business there is.
What is the purpose of a business?
To make money.
Okay, right.
You think countries don't make money?
What is the purpose of government spending?
I mean, I don't know how you expect me to answer that. I mean, The
It's very
government
simple. It's a very
the
simple
government
answer.
spends money in so many ways.
The purpose for government spending is for two things. In this country specifically, according to our Constitution, this is Article 1, Section 8, Clause 1 of the Constitution, where it says that it shall be used for two things, general welfare and common defense. That's it. Tell me
That
how
might have been-
those would be-
that might have been-
Tell me how that would be profitable.
You really need to let somebody speak when they start talking. It's very rude.
I just don't see how you're talking about her spending more when he's spending more than her plan would have had us spending.
Right, he actually had a plan for addressing the economical problem. Like, obviously, it was going to cost money. Like, we were never going to just make money magically. Every politician in the world has tried to come up with that problem, and it's never worked. It was always
Did we
going
have
to
a
cost
surplus?
money.
I think we had a surplus at one point in time.
Yeah, we did.
Hmm.
In the 90s. In the 90s.
Back when, who was president?
Clinton.
Clinton.
Yeah, and then, oh yeah, actually, you're right. I guess Bush. So Bush was what?
Bush sent us into a recession.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the war. Yeah, right. That makes sense.
No, because of the housing market.
No.
So what's
Actually,
that?
I would
2008.
default
That was
for
his
Clinton
second
to
term.
attributing to
2008 was the housing recession. That was his second term, right?
the
And
end
that
of
was
the
right before Obama went into office. So the last 2 years of his
No.
presidency you're putting on him.
No, it was the crash happened 07 to 08. The lead up to that,
Okay.
the policies that led up to that was his entire administration. And actually, I put fault on Clinton for that. Some of the regulations he rolled back on housing.
Okay.
So we had a surplus under a Democratic president with bipartisan leadership within the government. Again, when we had Obama, he
Do you
pulled us
know
out of that
what the-
recession.
Do you want to know what the biggest driver for the surplus was? The 1993
sorry, you asked me?
deficit, the 1993 Deficit Reduction Act. The biggest part of that caused a surplus was an increased on corporate and high income taxes. That's how we actually built that surplus. That was the primary driver for it. Actually, was that we increased taxes on the wealthy and corporations for the first time in like 20 years at that point.
Okay. Well, getting back to what I was trying to say earlier, obviously it was going to cost money to get the country back to a point of where it used to be when like good leadership was actually in charge. I'm a fan of Clinton and Obama. I think they did good things, great things. Universal health care, that would have been great if we had just stuck with it.
Why didn't we?
The point I'm getting to is in 2001 and 2003, this is one of the other things that led us into the great.
I gotta go. I'm getting it home. I'm sorry.
Fine, I'm going to finish my point for the other 228 people. In 2001 and 2003, because everybody points to the housing crash and everybody points to the war in Afghanistan, but they don't focus on 2001 and 2003, which are very big points under what got us to the Great Recession under Bush. He lowered those tax increases that Clinton had put on under the 1993 Act. We then saw Obama try to push the taxes back up. Trump comes in, he starts doing tax cuts, and then we just wind up where we are now, where we have seen every time a president has increased taxes on the wealthy and increased taxes on corporations, we have seen a reduction in the national debt. We have seen either a surplus under Clinton or approaching thereof in the economy. And then the next guy comes in and he goes, no, I need to give my buddies tax breaks, and puts us back in the hole.
Like this whole you need to spend money to make money thing doesn't work when we're talking about like stop trying to compare our budget within the United States government to for-profit businesses. They're not the same thing. You can do similar policies, but they're not the same thing. Our government runs off of tax revenue, and when you close where you're getting the most tax revenue from, that money's going to stop flowing in and we're going to still be spending, and we're going to spend more than we bring in.
This is why when you look at economists and you ask about the economic golden age in the country, they always typically will point to the 50s and 60s, which is when we had the highest corporate tax rates, because that is when America was making money hand over fist at a federal level.
Right. Like, you can't, I don't see how you can sit here and say that she wanted to spend more, that's bad, versus he wants to spend more, but his is good. Like, he wants to spend more and not bring anything in because he gave all his billionaire buddies and millionaire buddies tax cuts. Let's not forget to shit on the millionaires too, please, because there's a lot more of them than there are billionaires. We have to shit on all of them. Wild. Did you guys see the interview that Eric Trump did on fucking Fox about his money?
No.
Because they asked him about, like, there was an analyst who did a calculation. I actually listened to his interview on PodSave. He did a calculation on the amount of money they brought in. It's like 3 point something billion that they've made since being in office, and basically saying, like, morally, ethically, like, is this a good thing? He cried about the fact that his family could no longer put their money into banks. Like, Chase ran them out, right? They didn't, like, freeze their assets or anything. They just said, here, take your money and take it somewhere else. And a lot of other banks were like, yeah, we don't want it either. Like, they were still allowed to use, like, Deutsche Bank, though. But, like, a lot of banks in New York were like, we don't want to hold your money anymore. And he was like, well, and so the banks came after us. And what were we supposed to do? And, like, I'm proud to be able to have made that money off of scamming people. It was a big crybaby fest for the rich. Oh, no, poor Eric. What are we doing here? I mean, Mike Johnson said it. I don't know why we're pretending anymore. Mike Johnson said it. At least what he's doing is in our face, is what Mike Johnson said. So it's fine if he's committing fraud, committing pump and dump schemes, making money in your face. We made Jimmy Carter sell his whole family peanut farm. But it's fine what Trump is doing because it's in our face.
And that's the thing. So a lot of times we'll give the argument of like, well, the millionaires need that money. So like I've crunched my numbers based on what I pay for my house, what I'd like to do. Like if I wanted to live like my grandfather lived, who bought a house, had raised how many aunts and uncles do I have? Raised like 6 kids with my grandmother. To reach that level of comfortability he had when he was the head of the Jersey Postal Union, I would need to make about another 40 grand. Like I'm able to make my budget work, but I don't need $1 million. I need 100 grand. If I had 100 grand a year, I would have the exact same lifestyle my grandfather had.
I don't remember if it was on yours or on Olive's yesterday, but there was a guy who came up and was complaining about people who, like, if someone was making $1.5 million, it would get taxed like 49%.
Yeah, that was mine yesterday.
That was he tried to say that you can't live comfortably on $750,000 a year.
See, Sparky points it out. Like, let's just look in the last 7 years, because that's when I bought my house was 7 years ago. Sparky brought it up. If Sparky paid what I paid for my house, he could afford to have kids. Because what I paid for my house, a 5-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,900 square foot house, walking distance, everything you would want in one of the fastest growing parts of Pennsylvania, I paid 100 grand 7 years ago. That same house's sitting value, just because of how the market's gone, is $300,000. My house has tripled in sitting value, not even accounting for any of the work I've done to it.
I think my parents, the first little house that my parents bought when we came here, but this was in 2001, was $156,000. The house that we bought all together as a family was like over $470,000.
Well, Joe, the guy that lives 2 doors down from me, is like 68 years old. I help him, and my wife and I help him with stuff all the time. I got interested because, you can look up sale prices of houses. They're all public record. Back in the 90s, Joe bought his house, the exact same cookie cutter house as mine, for $27,000.
Yeah, and I want to be clear, my house isn't even built that well.
You figure from the mid-90s till now, those houses went from $27,000 to $300,000.
Mm-hmm. And Peabody, I'm not even in Denver. I'm like, we had to move outside of where, like, I grew up in North Aurora, and we had to go way outside of that to even find a house that we could all afford. We just got really lucky between, like, stimulus checks and stuff that we all saved together. And I mean, as a family, to be able to do that. But still, and even then, like I said, my house isn't like, it's a cookie cutter. The builders came in, built some houses and left and didn't give a fuck about warranties or anything else about that. So like the paint, I'm going to have to repaint because they used fucking flat paint. So I don't know if you've ever tried to wipe scrapes or stains off of flat paint. It just wipes off the wall. It just comes off, so I'm gonna have to repaint. Like, it's yes, I have a family. What do you
Well,
mean?
I will say this much, Monica. I'm glad I'm a handyman because like the work that I've put into the house, if I were to hire people to do what I've done to the house in terms of repairs, I'd be out like another 50 grand. The only reason I haven't had to pay 50 grand for repairs is because I know how to swing a hammer.
Yeah. And I want to be clear that I'm very grateful to be in the home that I am in with my family, because there are a lot of people who can't even have that. And so I'm very grateful to be in the home I'm in. I just need to get a tile cutter at some point so that I can do my goddamn backsplash. I bet they regret that. Yeah, I'm sure. He's 15 years later. He regrets it, but he still keeps coming back. Weird. My dad regretted it so much he unalived. That's what happened.
Jesus Christ.
It's okay. I visit him at the military cemetery. It's fine. We'll be in
Monica.
Brighton soon. That's so close to me, Josiah. Like, it's like so close. I go to Brighton to shop. Chicky, Monica, look. He was a veteran, and I go see him.
Just a little point, Monica. You can rent a tile cutter from Home Depot.
Ooh, that might be cheaper than trying to get one, actually.
No, I do it all the time. So like, there's a lot of those large tools you use for like home repair or like renovation that like you're only going to use once, and then either you won't use them for 10 years or you'll never use them again. I just rent the tools.
Yeah, no, that would be a better idea, because it's going to get used for backsplash, and maybe when we put in like a faux fireplace, but other than that, like, there's no point in having it sitting in the garage.
When I redo the floors, because I want to take the floors down to the original hardwood, because all the hardwood's underneath my floating floors, and it's all nice. Well, when I do that, I'm just gonna rent a floor sander for like a week and just do all the floors at once.
Yeah, there you go. Just do it that way. No, I'm in Colorado, guys. So there's a Brighton, Colorado. Use it to make drinking glasses.
You can also look and see if your area has a maker lab, because sometimes maker labs have tool libraries.
Ooh. I should have thought of that too, because my dad, in the house that we bought when I was younger, he put in this pretty Mexican tile into our kitchen, and he had rented a wet saw.
Everybody, shh. My delightful wife, Randy, is here. Hello, delightful wife. I love you.
Hi, Verandia. Oh, there's an Aurora and a Brighton, New York. That's it. Having same names for towns everywhere makes it really nice and confusing. I am in Trump country. I have Gabe Evans, guys. Maybe she was saying hi to me. Maybe she didn't. Maybe she's just saying, as you should. As you should, girl. Yeah, I email and leave voicemails for Gabe Evans a lot. I'm sure he's real fucking sick of me. But I don't care, because I'm going to get you out in 2026.
Ronnie Jackson is fed up with me. He's sent me a couple strongly worded letters.
No, Colorado's really weird. I don't think everybody realizes this. We used to be very purple. We're blue now, pretty set blue, but like if you like take where like Denver is, and then everything around that is a fucking fight. It's a fight to get anybody who is not Trumpy red.
Denver is one of my top 5 favorite cities in the country, honestly.
Beautiful.
I've bounced all over this country, and there is no place quite like 16th Street Marketplace.
Mm-hmm. And they've just they've been redoing the street, actually, so it looks really, really nice after they've been redoing it. They spent a lot of money. It's not even called the 16th Street Mall anymore, but we're still gonna call it that. They can take it from my cold dead hands. But I just love this state because really, depending on where you live, like, it doesn't really matter. You're 30 minutes from the mountains. Like, it does not take long to go up in the mountains and take a hike. It's so close.
That's how Allentown is. If you pull up Allentown on a map right now and go to satellite imaging, you'll notice that we're just surrounded by mountains. Like, massive city, but I can drive 10 minutes and be in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it was in Anchorage.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. I bet that was beautiful.
It's fantastic. You have mountains and ocean.
Mm. Yeah, we don't have that. I do want to I think next year, next spring, I really want to take the kids to the sand dunes. We have sand dunes in Colorado that I've never been to. And I would really, really love to take the kids while the creek is still kind of running through it. I think that would be fucking great. You live in the mountains and you hate it, Brie? I'm sorry.
Bree, you want to switch? I miss mountains.
I don't know if I'd live in the mountains just because I hate the fucking roads and I hate the
Bree,
traffic.
Verandia would have me switch with you immediately. She would love nothing more than to live in the middle of fucking nowhere.
That's fair. My husband would love that. The crunch in your teeth after sand visit. Yeah, that's, yeah.
See, what did I say?
She said bye. I'm leaving him out. No, right now I'm damn near next to the airport right now, which, as Peabody likes to point out, is pretty much Kansas. So
Not the haunted horse.
I love Lucifer.
Y'all got the demon horse.
We do. We have Lucifer. And if you've never been to our
is so
airport,
crazy. All right. I'm not from Colorado, but I'm still gonna point out something in the chat. This demon horse with its glowing red eyes. The reason it's a demon horse is because it unalived its artist.
it did. A piece of it fell off and crushed him.
Didn't it also unalive his brother?
It did unalive 2 people. I thought it did. Let's see. 'Cause I know it unalived the artist because a piece fell off while they were trying to put it in there. I'm just seeing him. Oops. But then also, if you go to our airport lives up to all of the conspiracy theories you could ever want. We have signs about lizard people. And like they just like, yeah, of course you can, Olive. I'm probably going to restart at the top of the hour, love, so.
Hello.
Hi, what wife?
Hi, at capitalism, hiding.
I know, I miss you, though.
I know.
Fuck them kids. Just kidding. I'm so happy for you, and I'm so like.
If people continue to support me the way they do right now, I can make this a full-time job. I just need support.
We're trying it really hard.
Really hard. I've been doing this for over 4 years.
Oh, goodness.
Nose is running like no other, but I don't feel like shit today, so.
Well, that's good. Your fever went away?
Yeah, my fever. Are you stuck in the toilet? No, I'm not. I'm sitting in the break room, which
She's
is
like, no, I'm not stuck. I'm
supports-
in there purposefully. It's fine.
I purposely made this decision. But yeah, if you guys continue to support me the way you do, and stuff like that, I can make this a full-time job. TikTok also has to pay me, because TikTok doesn't pay me. I don't know why.
Oh, goodness.
But wanted to stop in. Has anything broke yet?
What do you mean?
Like any big news I should be aware of?
Oh, I was going to say just my will to live, but
Yeah, just these people. They just confirm my choice not to ever be with men again if my husband fucks this up.
That's why I'm next in line.
You and Megan are going to have to fight for it, and I'm going to enjoy watching.
I'm going to win. She's Canadian.
I don't know. They're pretty scrappy.
Olive, I love you, but you forget the Geneva Conventions exist because of Canarnia.
Oh shit, that's right. Oh no.
Izzy took my line.
Don't yell at me.
Olive must remember it's not a war crime when you invent it. Thank you, Ari, for taking care of Izzy for me. And don't dare imagine Canadians are weak. That's your first mistake. All of you.
Hey, you know what, Tweaks? I stand with what I said. I said brown.
I know I'm going next because it's the top of the hour, but Canadians will kick your ass and burn your White House down again.
Don't sick the moose after me. I don't like it. All right. We are going to restart, guys. I will be back in like 30-ish seconds to a minute. And we'll be on for like another hour and see if we can have some conversations. Okay, bye. I'll be right back.